Lesson 50. Commenting on problematic situations. Hello and welcome to this lesson. Today, we're going to talk about commenting on problematic situations, the words and idioms we use to describe difficulties, how we deal with them, and how situations can change. This is very useful vocabulary for discussing challenges, whether in daily life, work, or global events. So, let us get started. Types of problems and difficulties. First, let us look at different words for types of problems and difficulties. Chaos is a state of total confusion, where there is no order at all. A disaster is an event which causes great harm or damage. If you are facing a dilemma or are in a dilemma, you are in a situation where you have to make a difficult decision between two things. For example, the earthquake was a dreadful disaster for the country. The transport system was in chaos for some time afterwards. The government were faced with a dilemma: start reconstruction work at once or wait until the likelihood of aftershocks had passed. There are also other expressions. To be in a fix means to be in a difficult situation. To be in a tight corner means to be in a situation that is hard to get out of. To be in a muddle means to be confused or mixed up. The word challenge puts a positive slant on a problem situation. It focuses on the fact that it needs great mental or physical effort to be done successfully and therefore tests a person's ability. Specific difficulties. Now, let us look at some specific difficulties. You can be badly affected by all sorts of things. That means things can have a negative impact on you, from those that are mildly irritating, slightly annoying, to the intensely annoying, extremely annoying. Your plans may be disrupted, which means prevented from continuing as intended. Negotiations or a building may collapse, fail because of a lack of support. You can be deprived of something you value, have something taken away from you. Someone's heart can be broken, made extremely sad. Your life may lack something that you would like, not have enough of something. The nouns related to these words are affect, irritant or irritation, annoyance, disruption, collapse, deprivation, heartbreak, and lack. Idioms about dealing with problems and difficulties. Now, let us look at some idioms about dealing with problems and difficulties. To take a back seat means not to do anything and let others act instead. The opposite is to take the bull by the horns, which means act positively to face and attack the problem. To stir things up means to do or say things that make the situation worse. The opposite is to pour oil on troubled waters, which means to do or say things that calm the situation down. I cannot face clearing up all this mess today. That means I do not want to deal with it. I thought it would be best just to lay my cards on the table, which means state exactly what my position is. This has to be done by next week. We must get our act together before it is too late. That means organize ourselves to respond. We need a proper investigation to get to the bottom of things, find the true explanation. It is quite difficult to get people to sit up and take notice, make them pay attention. I am trying to get a grasp of what is happening, find out or understand. Idioms relating to changes in problem situations. Finally, let us look at idioms relating to changes in problem situations. The tide has turned for us. Better days are ahead. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel at last. See that a difficult situation may be ending soon. I am afraid we have just come to a dead end with our plans. We have reached a point where we cannot progress. I think I have reached a turning point in my career, a point where things start to change. The government and the unions have buried the hatchet for the time being, made peace, or stopped fighting each other. All that trouble last year was just swept under the carpet in the end, ignored or deliberately forgotten, without solving it. So, that is our lesson on commenting on problematic situations. These words and idioms will help you describe difficulties, discuss how to deal with them, and talk about changes in challenging circumstances with nuance and clarity.